Hey Luxury Home Show, I'm Summer.
I'm Matt, and today we're in Venice, just moments from the iconic Venice Beach here in Los Angeles.
Today we're going to show you around this gorgeous home with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. Let's start the tour.
So I'll meet you back in a moment. The entrance to this home is actually on the side. So behind this pivot door, I'm going to take you and we're going to start the tour at the very front. Unlike the other homes on the street, your entrance is at the side, giving you the feel of a private oasis. And that's nice, just tucked away moments from the busyness of Venice around the corner. So you have a gate here and then we're onto the front driveway. We start to take a look at the front facade of the home with its clean, minimalist, linear lines, especially with the wooden pieces up there, as well as this, which is actually an aluminium material designed to look like wood but be more fire resistant. And then we've added some tropical palms and some lush tropical greenery around the outside, just adding a bit more movement to the minimalist look that you can see. So we have a driveway here with space for a couple of cars, garage entrance for space for 2 more. But as we head back through, we're going to go now check out the interior. Let's go. As we enter the home through this pivot door, we're met with an abundance of natural light, tall ceilings with an impressive chandelier that set the tone for the luxury feel throughout this space. And here we are in the open plan space. Summer, tell us about this area.
Hey Matt, so although it is open plan, they've been able to separate the spaces into a few different moments. You have this sort of conversational area here, a space behind with perhaps you could put a TV on the wall there, somewhere to sit and watch a movie at night. But I'm going to take you to the kitchen, which is behind me. Lots of neutral tones throughout this house. Got a white oak kitchen with travertine countertops and the integrated sink, which is very clean, and then the brushed gold hardware. I like the fact they've been able to hide the extractor fan within the travertine above here, and they've also brought up the backsplash. Now over on this side are the integrated fridge freezers, and then over on the other side here are the appliances, which are all from Thermador. Lots of storage in the island and more storage on either side of the appliances. And I can imagine, I think these are all storage cupboards as well, which for me, a kitchen with storage is a big thumbs up. And then to the left is a dining space, again separated with a rug, just to add a bit of texture and warmth. I like the dark chairs and this dark wooden dining table, which contrasts the white oak flooring. And check out these lights above the dining table. They're sort of a clay finish, definitely a different texture to everything else in the room. And then this window is bringing in so much natural light, floor to ceiling, and it just frames the greenery. Because one thing about this house, the developers have spent a lot and invested into such good landscaping. As you can see out here, we have this mature hedging, which allows it to feel so private.
Now, living in Southern California, it's all about this incredible weather. And so to make the most of that, the developers have incorporated these amazing minimalist sliding doors that allow the whole outdoor and indoor space to become one. They slide all the way back into the wall either side. Now, on the outside, we have space for a pool and a separate hot tub. And they've also installed a water feature here, with the material being a similar polished concrete that you see on the exterior of the home.
It's quite a low maintenance garden as well with the decking. I feel like you could definitely spend maybe the summer in this house, and then if you wanted to travel, it's quite a low maintenance garden.
It is low maintenance, private, and if you wanted some additional space, you have 2 terraces. You have one from the principal bedroom and another the other side of the house, which we'll show you a little bit later on.
There's a nice seating area in this corner, some sun lounges over there, a dining space. Although it is a low maintenance garden, you do have to remember we're only 5 minutes from Venice Beach, so basically the beach is also your garden.
Now, as we continue the tour, we're going to show you back inside. Now, you'll notice the speakers and the lighting do carry on out here, again, creating that real vibe as entertainer's home. We've explored that side of the house as Summer showed us around, but now let's take another look. So we have a living area here. Now, there is space for a TV. If you did want to install it here, you can see they have the power for that already. But I do really like this fluted travertine design that they have here, and then there's an electric fireplace below. Now, on this wall, you'll notice that they haven't just installed nice pieces like this. They've put a lot of time and effort into installing these windows and then all of the greenery throughout. So although you're on a street with, you're in Venice, there's other homes around you, you feel completely private here. So there's the one window there, and then there's another here with lots of greenery. That then takes us to the next moment, which is somewhere where you can have a bar. Again, they've used the travertine and the white oak, a living space, and then we're back at the entrance where there's a lot of natural light coming through again. As we move back into the main entrance, we have this staircase over this side, a modern minimalistic design with tall ceiling heights, again allowing lots of natural light to flood through. Now we haven't explored this part of the home yet, so beyond this wall, I like the way they've created a moment here, a bit of a nook, almost like a modern take on a boot room. Beyond this section, we then have the garage through here, which I'll show you in a moment, and this is your powder room. So they've made this a statement with this travertine, again, the fluted design. Now in details in here, I like the way that you have the sink, but also a separate nook here for towels. And then you do have a window, tropical design. One thing you'll notice with every window is you're not seeing any of the property. So I think that's very well executed. Now come back around the corner. Let's step into the garage just so you can get an idea of that space. So as you enter the garage, you have a side access there, also the main access through the house. I'll open the door. Now with the garage door open, you can see what it would be like accessing your driveway through here. In the evening, this is going to be a nice moment too because we have lots of uplights as well surrounding the greenery. And that's the garage tour, so let's head back inside. Now, before we head upstairs, I'm actually going to take you into the office. Now, this is quite interesting, this entire section of the house, because I believe the way the developers have put the design together, if you wanted to, you could separate both this and 2 bedrooms upstairs, have your own access through here, close this door, and then look, a separate staircase. So at the moment, it is furnished and styled as an office, and check out how cool this table is. We have to take a moment to appreciate the design on that. Love the shapes and the use of the glass, very cool. And as I mentioned, this could be separated, so you do have a little kitchenette here, and then actually an ensuite, which goes all the way through and has a shower. In addition, the study has bifold doors that can open all the way up. So if you do want to have a nice breeze flowing through while you're working, that's the perfect moment. And we're going to head back into the entrance. Now, don't forget, we have all of the upstairs to see, but this house is also on the market right now. It is for sale. It's listed with Safir Shamsi and or Brodsky. So for any more information, check out the description. And now, I think it's time to meet Summer and check out the upstairs. As we continue our way upstairs, the minimalist coastal theme continues with this chandelier, almost looking like pearls found at the beach. And then over the other side,
there's another one here actually. Gorgeous large windows, bringing so much natural light. And we're actually standing on the bridge, which you can see from the entrance when you look up. We've got 4 bedrooms up here to show you. The house is 4,200 square feet in total on a 5,800 square foot lot. Should we go into the primary suite first?
Let's take us through.
Coming in through this walkway, on the right is a really good size. I'm actually going to take you in there. It's a really good sized dressing room. You've got rails, some shelving, perhaps a nice place to show some handbags, and then double height railings here as well. So this is the main part of the bedroom with the bed. You have symmetrical windows either side, very spacious. I like that they've added 2 chairs at the end of the bed, and Matt is enjoying the view on the terrace. The same sliding doors that we saw down below, and they go all the way into the wall. This is a lovely spot, isn't it? Just to have maybe a morning coffee.
Enjoy sitting out here, fresh air, some dappled shade. And what's great about this terrace is you can exit out of the bedroom here. And if you come on down this way, you can then step right into the ensuite.
Oh, wow. This is a gorgeous ensuite. Freestanding bath in the middle of the 2 vanities either side. They've gone with travertine, which we saw downstairs in the kitchen, both on the floor and the walls.
And I really enjoy how the natural light shines through into this ensuite through the use of the 2 linear skylights that they've added. And you get this really nice visual look of the shadows on the travertine.
Look how big this shower is. I mean, I might have to go inside to show you perspective. It's basically a double shower. So you've got one there and one on this side. And then round this corner is the toilet. And I'm glad they've added an extra door just to keep that out the way. But yeah, let's head back out and show you the other bedrooms. Out of the primary suite on the left is the utility room with washer and dryer, and this house can actually come fully furnished if you buy it. And then opposite the utility room is a guest bedroom.
Come on through, this is your next bedroom. We have a bed in the center, a double aspect window with the frosted panel below. This one has an ensuite with a bath and a shower over the top. Nice use of natural stone again with the travertine and the white oak, and then also a walk-in wardrobe on your left. Upstairs we have an additional 2 bedrooms. Now you guys might remember when we were down in the study, I mentioned that this part of the house could be separated, and that's where this door could be. So now from here we have this separate staircase and 2 bedrooms. So we'll check out this one first of all. As you go down the corridor, the ensuite is on the right. It does have a nice window, getting tons of natural light. Then moving into the bedroom, we have a built-in white oak piece of cabinetry here, somewhere where you could have a TV in the middle, but you have tons of storage. The bed in the center with 2 windows, and then of course the sliding doors which access out onto the terrace. But before we go out there, I'll actually take you around through the bedroom and then I'll show you that terrace. Back out onto the landing, we're going to go into the final bedroom. Now this one is very much a mirror of the other side. So again, we have the cabinetry here. This time the ensuite is through here, a really good size with the full shower. And now let's head out onto the terrace. This is a very usable outdoor space. You can have a nice look at all of the surrounding trees.
That concludes the tour of this home, and now we're going to take a little field trip and show you more of the area in Venice. We had to come down to the iconic Venice Beach. It is such a cool vibe down here.
Everything from the weird, the wonderful, the vibrancy that Venice has to offer, whether you want to go for a long walk on the beach, you want to check out the vibes at the skate park or the roller park, or find a hidden cafe. We hope you've enjoyed this tour and exploring a little bit of Venice. If you did, remember to subscribe to the Luxury Home Show. We'll see you in the next video.
Hey Luxury Home Show, I'm Summer, and today I'm going to show you around this brand new Mediterranean-inspired home in Los Angeles, California. Let me show you around. Coolest part of this room is an outdoor terrace. My favorite part of this garden is this hanging swing.